Collision Center.
And welcome to Action 3's Game Night presented by Dingman's Collision. We've got a jam-packed slate of games tonight. It's the first round of the state playoffs for classes A and B+. We have Lancers, Mavericks, and Huskers of volleyball highlights tonight.
Pumping. I saw you fist pumping before this.
I was.
We'll kick things off with the undefeated #1 team in the state, Millard North. The Mustangs battled through the toughest schedule in the state on their way to an undefeated record and the top seed in the playoffs. Now, they're the odds-on favorite to claim their second straight state title. Or second in 3 years.
Yeah, standing in their way in round one is Norfolk, who barely made it into the playoffs with a 4-5 record. Millard North only played one team under 500 all season long, and they beat them 45-20. Millard North striking first this afternoon, 1 o'clock kickoff at Buell Stadium. Quarterback Isaac Ockery running the option. Fumbles, but good fortune. It's picked up by his teammate Matt Evans. He finds the end zone. That gives Millard North a 34-7 lead. Head coach Fred Petito very pleased at this point. Later, the Mustang defense stepping up. Nick DeLuca picks off the pass, goes the other way for 6. That gives the Stangs a 41-7 lead. Millard North rolls tonight. 62-7 is the final.
Bellevue West battling Lincoln Southeast. Bellevue West trying to pull up a massive upset here. They're the 15 seed. And Southeast trying not to have that happen. Devin Washington from 6 yards out makes it 7-0 next Southeast possession. Najee Jackson to Devontae Madlock. Spin move into the end zone. 14-0 Southeast on top.
What is that, Control C?
It's circle button. Circle. There you go. All right, next possession, Jackson. This was all Southeast, 45-14. Also, Kearney taking on Omaha Central today. Central, the upset, 20-18. The 14 seed gets the win there. Now, one of the most interesting matchups in Class A features two teams who come into the playoffs heading in different directions. Both Millard South and Papio spent most of the season ranked inside the top 10, but the Patriots are coming into the playoffs as winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
On the other hand, Papio started the season red hot, but they ended the year with a whimper. The Monarchs have lost 4 straight heading into the first round. Let's get to the highlights. Monarchs holding an early 6-point lead in the first quarter, but here comes the Millard South offense going to the ground with Benny Olson. He finds the end zone for the Patriots, 10-9 Millard South. Second quarter now, the Pats D coming up strong. Alex Totoro picked off by Kyle McMendez. That would set up the Millard South offense once again. Anthony Cloy with the quarterback keeper. Millard South goes on to win for the second week in a row over Papillion La Vista. 38-23 is the final.
Millard West, this game taking on Lincoln Pies. This game started about 9 o'clock. Just got started a little while ago. First quarter, Ross Drawl tosses to Skylar Monahan. Little trickery, back to Drawl. The big gain doesn't quite get into the end zone, but it is a first down, which would set this up. This time they pitch to Monahan. He's not going to toss it back. He's going to take it himself. Breaking tackles to the house. 7-3 Millard West out in front. Pius, though, not going quietly. Answering themselves the short touchdown run here to make it 10-7. Millard West up 20-10 at halftime.
6th-ranked Creighton Prep taking on 11th-ranked Lincoln North Star. First quarter were scoreless. Junior J's quarterback Easton Stick, what a name, with a slick pass out to R.J. Urzendowski. He makes a nice sliding catch. Prep moving the ball. Later in the drive, it's Stick to Urzendowski. Again, what a phenomenal catch by Urzendowski. The Junior Jays with the 7-0 lead. But Lincoln North Star would answer. Austin Rose gets the pitch around the left side, cuts it back, finds the end zone. North Star misses the PAT, but it's Creighton Prep in this one. They get the win, 34-28.
Big win for the Junior Jays there. Omaha North on the road taking on Lincoln Southwest. A rematch of a regular season game that was really close, and Calvin Strong up the gut, 14-10. North out in front. Third quarter action now. Southwest, Josh Banderas, the All-American, the Husker commit, and he's down. Husker fans, shield your eyes. He would not return in this game. Tough loss for them. North takes advantage. Zach Martin going up top. Marquise Lee bringing it down. 7 points there, 21-10 North. Banderas sitting on the sidelines wishing he could be out there. Martin then up top again. Connor Phillips on the other side. 28-10 North gets the W. Class A featured plenty of pretty good matchups, but few were as tantalizing as the battle between Omaha Westside and Omaha Burke. Burke began the year with state title hopes before a slow start dropped them out of the top 10, but a 4-game winning streak late in the season has them looking like contenders again.
Yeah, on the other side of the ball, Westside wasn't supposed to be one of the best teams in the state this year, but they went 7-2 and proved they could hang with some of the best competition in all of Nebraska. The winner of this one could give Millard North a run for their money in the second round. Opening drive of the game from the 5-yard line, Blake Imsick's specialty. He just barrels his way into the end zone for the quick 7-0 lead over Westside. Later, it's the Warriors trying to get on the board, but things don't go as planned for kicker Christian Hagan. His field goal attempt sails wide left, and Burke would cash in. Good luck must be on the Bulldog side. Check out this. Logan Gear gets the handoff, fumbles on the 1-yard line, but here comes Colton Huff jumping on the loose ball for the touchdown. Omaha Burke goes on to win big. 35-18 is the final. The playoffs also began in Class B, and after a slow start to the year, Gretna turned out to be who we thought they were, one of the best teams in the state. The Dragons lost in their season opener, then reeled off 8 straight wins to finish the season.
And in the first round, they earned a 2-15 matchup with South Sioux City. These two teams played earlier this year. Dragons won 47-12. Was not that close of a game. Second quarter is where we picked this thing up. Gretna's Nick Stoltenberger going to the air, but South Sioux City thinking upset. Carter Kiefer the interception. Off the turnover, Scott Marley to Nate Rogers. He would get down to the 1. They'd score the next play. South Sioux out in front. Gretna, well, they have a response. It's a big one. Nick Stoltenberg to Caleb Cook. Inside the 5, they would score a touchdown, and Gretna would win this game 60-14.
Ouch. Who needs Andy Janovich? Third-ranked Beatrice taking on 14th-ranked Elkhorn South. First drive for Beatrice. Zach Decker picked off by Shea Hoffman. South's drive stalls. Chance Bauman, though, with the stuff, and the take back to Orangeman would go up 7-0. Beatrice just keeps it rolling. Later, it's Decker pitching to Dakota Van Laningham. Say that 3 times fast. 10 yards out, and the score, here it is. That puts up Beatrice 14-0. Third quarter now. Van Laningham yet again 20-6. Beatrice gets the win.
Skutt taking on Ralston. First quarter action. Skutt going to come out running the option. A little triple option action there. Nebraska fans have to be thinking way back. Matt Turman, the head coach for Skutt, he ran that triple option back at Nebraska. 41-yard touchdown from Phil Rasmussen there. 7-0 Skutt. Ralston hanging tough, though. Josh Trisman deep to Jake Godel. Would lead to a missed field goal, though, so drive stall. Skutt working the ground attack. Again, Joe Dooley finding a crease up the middle, gets the touchdown. 14-0 at that point. Skutt goes on to get the W in this one, 28-0.
Omaha Gross taking on 12th-ranked Plattsmouth. First quarter action, QB Zach Jonk finds Zach Nicky through the air for the nice pass play. That would set up Anthony Vigneri. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown Cougars. 7-0 later. Same score. Gross would strike yet again. This time it's Tyler Koraleski taking his turn with a nice touchdown run. 14-0 Gross. The Cougars cruise to the second round, winning 45-21 over Plattsmouth.
Blair on the road at Elkhorn will pick up the action in the third quarter. Elkhorn up 20-6 when Blair's Colin Mertlick hits Drew Kruger. That's a big boy. Big rumble there would set up a Gage Ryan touchdown run here. Blair not going away, down 20-13 now, so it's a 7-point game. Early fourth quarter, Blair punt blocked by Chris Weber, picked up by Brian Steckelberg, and then Elkhorn would score a touchdown with Tanner Bailey. Elkhorn goes on to win this one 27-20.
All right, we're done with high school football for the night, but we're only getting started with Husker football. Nebraska and Michigan